Alright, settle down there, Triggerfinger. Let's rewind this a bit. You might be thinking, hey, what's all this about? Did I accidentally stumble into a lost Rick and Morty episode? Well, buckle up, because we're about to dive headfirst into the absurd world of High on Life. Would you call me crazy if I told you there's a game where you can be a bounty hunter with talking guns that hand out more insults than compliments? Well, let's talk about this gym called High on Life. Imagine this. You're just an average teenager living the dream of staring blankly at your phone, arguing with your sister about who gets the last slice of pizza, and contemplating the existential dread of, well, existing. Pretty standard, right? But then, wham! Aliens crash through your roof, shattering the boredom of your life faster than a dropped pizza. Except these aliens aren't here for your procrastination skills, or your impressive collection of slightly used socks. Nope, they're after something far more disturbing. To use you and the rest of humanity as drugs. Now hold on, before you start prepping your aluminum foil hat and stockpiling toilet paper, there's a twist. Destiny, or maybe just a misplaced sense of heroism, has chosen you to become humanity's savior. That's right, you'll be ditching the phone and trading in your existential dread for a whole new kind of existential crisis. Becoming a bounty hunter. But you won't be blasting bad guys with a rusty shotgun you found in your grandpa's attic. Although, that would be pretty epic. No. You'll be blasting your way through a galaxy of bizarre alien drug lords with the help of your trusty, talking guns? Yeah, you heard that right. These aren't your average pew-pew pistols. These living sidearms are your partners in crime. Literally, in this case. Offering hilarious commentary, unique firing modes, and maybe even a bit of existential crisis along the way. High on Life is a wild trip through a dimension fueled by chaos and raw humor. Imagine Rick created a first-person shooter on a bender. That's the vibe. It's hilarious, chaotic, and the story, well, let's just say it's a trip. But High on Life can't be neatly boxed into one category. It's a hilarious action-packed mystery that'll have you questioning everything you thought you knew about video games. It's a genre bender like a plumbist trying to be a screwdriver. At its core, it's a first-person shooter. But hold on. Before you dust off your old Call of Duty reflexes, the gunplay, while satisfying, isn't about pixel-perfect headshots. It's about the absolute chaos of blasting aliens with talking guns that shoot talking bullets and complain about existential dread between reloads. But the FPS roots are mixed with exploration and shooting action. As you progress, your talking guns unlock new abilities. Kenny, the grumpy pistol voiced by Justin Roiland, think Morty with a serious case of road rage, might shoot goo that creates platforms. While Knifepist, your sarcastic talking knife, transforms into a grappling hook for you to swing across gaps. With an open world twist encouraging exploration, it rewards you with access to previously locked areas and uncovering hidden secrets. Like the disturbing truth about humanity's forgotten role as a... well, let's just say it involves a lot of happy aliens and questionable ingredients. But how would you describe the story of High on Life? Well, like a fever dream fueled by pixie sticks and pure chaos. Forget saving princesses and shining armor. This time around, you might be rescuing a sassy toilet brush. You're a bounty hunter tasked with taking down a colorful cast of alien drug lords who are all competing for control of the human market. Or a bounty hunter who looks like a rejected Muppet and complains about the lack of decent intergalactic fast food options. While High on Life's story might not win awards for narrative depth, it's still a wild, unpredictable ride that's more about the journey than it is the destination. If you're in the mood for a serious, thought-provoking shooter, you might want to look elsewhere. But if you're ready for a ridiculous, mind-bending adventure with some truly unique gun companions, High on Life just might be the game for you. I might have mentioned earlier about our unique gun companions. Although I didn't talk much about them in detail, this was something that made me personally really want to play the game. You see, High on Life's gameplay revolves around a truly unique concept. Your guns are your allies, not just your weapons. Each gun is a distinct character with its own personality, as well as a firing style, and of course, hilarious commentary. This creates a dynamic where combat becomes a chaotic symphony of bullets and banter. But let's meet the stars of the show, Kenny. This grumpy pistol, channeling some Morty vibes, is your standard issue sidearm. He complains about everything, from your aiming skills to the existential dread of being a living weapon. But despite his constant negativity, Kenny is a reliable source of firepower, offering a variety of standard and charged shots. Then comes Knifepist. This foul-mouthed knife doubles as a grappling hook. This guy talks more smack than a malfunctioning Mr. Meeseeks, offering witty insults and sarcastic advice while grappling you across gaps into hidden areas. Knifepist also packs a punch in close combat, perfect for those moments when things get a little too close for comfort. And for the rest of the guns, you should just go play the game for yourself and experience them. There's a whole arsenal of unique guns to discover, each with their own quirks. From a talking shotgun that blasts enemies with slugs, to a talking gun who screams existential poetry every time you pull the trigger, the variety keeps combat fresh and hilarious. Unlike most FPS games, the gunplay itself is more about fun than pixel-perfect accuracy. Dodging enemy fire while your guns argue about the meaning of life in the background creates a truly unique and engaging combat experience. The controls are also solid, with responsive aiming and satisfying weapon feedback. However, expect some moments where the aiming feels a little sloppy, which honestly just adds to the overall chaotic vibe. The core gameplay loop involves using various guns and Knifepist grappling abilities to navigate this world, as well as take down enemies and progress through the story. As you defeat enemies and complete objectives, you'll collect Gatlian cores, the game's currency. This can be used to upgrade your guns or unlock new firing modes and abilities. Upgrading Knifepist, for example, might give him a temporary speed boost after grappling. High on Life's a very exploration-heavy game. It's like a treasure hunt. You'll find hidden secrets, uncover weird stuff about what happened to humans in the past, they might have been space food, and even watch some super strange movies inside the game. These moments of exploration offer a break from the combat and add to the game's overall sense of humor and world building. The gameplay isn't about achieving the highest kill count or mastering intricate aiming techniques. It's about the joy of holding a talking gun, or the satisfaction of a perfectly timed grapple with Knifepist, and the utter ridiculousness of it all. As you level up your guns, you'll unlock new ways to reach hidden areas and find cool secrets. Blim City lets you roam around freely. You'll see crazy alien markets, explore neon-lit underbelly areas, and maybe even visit a mind-bending world inside a talking toilet. Yeah, you heard that right. Oh, and if you have a tendency for humor, this game just might be for you. The humor is the real star of the show here. It's definitely not for everyone, but if it hits you, it'll hit you hard. Prepare for moments that will have you questioning your sanity, like a talking toilet paper dispenser giving existential advice, or your talking gun who constantly complains about Mondays. The game throws jokes at you everywhere you turn. You might find aliens arguing about space farts, or a politician promising to make tentacles popular again, or vending machines giving you life advice. Although the story of High on Life isn't super deep, from the alien attack to becoming a bounty hunter and saving the world while everything around you is alive and talking, it's still very fun and interesting to play. The world's full of funny characters, strange things to see, and unexpected surprises. Exploring the city is what makes High on Life so funny and enjoyable. So put down that knife and it might complain. Grab your grumpy pistol Kenny and he'll probably complain too. And get ready to explore Blim City. If you're looking for a laugh-out-loud adventure with crazy characters in a world that's like a giant cartoon come to life, then High on Life is definitely worth checking out. Share your thoughts about the game in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe for more amazing content. I'll see you all next time.